What's up, guys? So if you are Great Hall level 6 or higher here in Atlas Empires, you're probably going to come across this base, or a base that is very, very similar to this base, depending on what Great Hall level you are. This base looks kind of scary at first, but it can be easily defeated, so let's go ahead and show you the strategies how to beat this base very, very simply. So it requires a couple of units. It requires the Wartlocks. So we're going to drop down 3 of the Wartlocks there. That's going to attack the sentry post. And then we're going to drop down 3 dragons down in the bottom left there. And as you can see, we're going to watch these guys fight for just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and drop down an archer on the side. We're going to drop down another archer up there. And then 3 archers up on the top. Just to clean off some of those buildings and structures. Getting a 50% bonus there. So we're seeing the Wartlocks, they've cleared off the sentry post, and now they're making their way and clearing off the anti-air. The 3 dragons there have now just demolished all those buildings. The dragons have finished that off. And the dragons are taking the aggro for the Wartlocks right there, which is what you want. Sometimes, depending on how fast the Warlocks move and how the dragons move with the AI, it doesn't always, work out that way. Sometimes a couple of your Wartlocks do die, but it's no big deal if a Wartlock dies. The frog can die very easily. We're going to go ahead and retreat out now. So very, very simple right there. I think we lost a couple archers because the mortar on the top killed that. So we placed 1 too many archer, for example, in that top section. We could have just dropped down 2 archers. But again, no big deal if you lose 2 archers or 3 archers. No big deal whatsoever. By the time that you recruit them and try to fight again, you're going to have the archers fully ready to go for battle. So let's go find that same base again and do the exact same thing. So here we go. It took about 6 or 7 nexts to find this base once again. So like I said, it's a very common base that you see in the levels above Great Hall. Great Hall 6. So again, we're going to drop down our frogs. I'm going to drop down our dragons. So the AI does do some interesting things. Sometimes one of the dragons will split off and go this way. Sometimes, 2 of the dragons will go this way. Sometimes 3 of the dragons will go this way. The AI does have a mind of its own sometimes. But for the most part, you will get the dragons heading over towards this turret to kill that one off. And again, depending on what level of base this is, so if the base is a lower level, your timing will have to be a little bit different. If you are also using, like, say, 2 dragons instead of 3 dragons, your timing will be different. So you just have to figure out what exactly. So here it looks like the frogs are going to die. Oh, nope. Dragons still took aggro. Frogs didn't die. And we actually didn't put down any archers yet, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Clean up some of the loot. Get our 50%. We're going to retreat out now since we don't want our frogs to die. Even though we could, we're just going to go ahead and just bounce out of here. So as we go and kill this base once again, you may be wondering why we have other troops. Like, if this is what we're doing to farm loot and earn, gold and resources, why have any other troops? Well, it does take, like I said, around 10 nexts to find this base approximately for me right now. And there's a lot of other bases that you can attack that are very easy to defeat. And you might need to use some other kind of troops combination attacking, raiding those bases. So that's why, even though in this base we're not using the other troops, we're not using the Golem or the Tempest, we are still having them in our queue just in case we come across another easy base that we want to attack using those troops. So I'll highlight some other easy bases as well in the future, especially if they do produce more bot bases that can easily be cleared for free loot. Definitely highlight those, let you know the strategies to use and take advantage of those bases. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below. Good luck and happy raiding.